The world is in a bit of a mess. The pandemic, coming out of the pandemic, crazy social media, war in Ukraine, global warming, energy crisis, cost of living, mental illness. I do think there's a need for a survival guide to this crazy, challenging world that we live in. If I were to time travel back to when I was 17 years of age and teach myself one key skill, I think it would be how to work and live in a simpler, smarter, and quicker way. I've been lucky enough as a coach and a trainer to have benefited from a lot of very good training and to have delivered very good training myself. So some of the things I learned: less is more. If you focus on the right things and limit them to the things that are going to have the biggest impact, not just for yourself, but for the people around you and the teams and that you work with, I've found, but only through guidance and help from other people, that if you focus on less and do it really well, you achieve more. Big lesson. I think the other big learning is think we and not me. Let's stop being selfish. And I put myself in that camp as well. Think about other people. Think about bringing people on board with whatever you're doing. Get other people excited about it. We, not me. And the other thing as part of the program is learning how to get a life. And this is an analysis that actually, it gets you to change your thinking about where you invest your time and your energy. Very powerful. But I think the overall system of Simpler, Smarter, Quicker, which helps you in everything that you do to think. And when I say think, ask yourself the question, why? Why is this happening? Why do people want to do it this way? Why? Why? Get answers to why before you start planning. But then, 2, plan and organize. Get that. Don't just rush in. Get the plan in place. Once you get the plan in place, action. Do it, but do it now. Don't procrastinate. Don't put off. And 4, to review. Continuous improvement. Build that into whatever you do. So that, for me, would be really powerful. It wouldn't have changed my life, but it would have made me, I think, get more out of the learning opportunities that happened in my life. So 17-year-old Ian, if he could do that, I think he would have been a happier guy. So we do live in this crazy world, and I think we could all do with a little bit of help. People in all walks of life are struggling to achieve their best work. Now, if you look at that, 18 examples of where things are going wrong. Lack of vision, ineffective meetings, lack of energy and motivation, procrastination, just putting it off, not planning and organizing properly, not saying no, just taking on board when other people actually ask you to do stuff. You need to push back. You need to learn to be more assertive in whatever you do. Office politics, not setting priorities, lack of the right skills, workplace stress, lots of things that are all around us, wherever we are, at school, at college, at university, in jobs, in government, in commercial operations. They all things that actually stop us from being at our best. So there is a real need to help people to get through this. So if you're struggling, the good news is that we have a coaching program. And with a great deal of modesty, it is awesome. It provides skills, guidance, shared experience, inspiration, challenge, support, and constructive feedback. It is a program for today. How does Simpler, Smarter, Quicker program work? Well, first of all, you'll meet your Simpler, Smarter, Quicker coach and establish a relationship. You'll build trust. You'll build trust quickly. because I think that's one of the most vital things, is to have someone that you can really trust. Then we go through a preparation phase where you're preparing for a one-day workshop. The one-day workshop, the simpler, smarter, quicker method, is what you'll be taught. And it's like one full day, and we'll take you through, explain every step of it. Now, the really good part about it is that what happens over the next 100 days, your coach will coach the learning program into action. So your coach will be there to support you, help you, challenge you, care for you, and help you to take this program on board. And then we'll do a final assessment and celebration. An overview of the program. I mean, the starting point is know yourself, understand yourself. And in this lovely, warm, supportive environment, you'll understand more about your strengths, your weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, all the things that affect you and will affect you in the rest of your life. And you'll learn something that you will continue to use throughout your life. We'll introduce you to the growth mindset. And the growth mindset is all about, if you actually believe and work towards it, you can learn anything. A fixed mindset, you will block it and say, I don't have that talent. Well, I've got news for you. You can learn, and you can learn and put hard work in, and you can learn just about anything. And then the mindset, which is get a life, which is all about saying, I'm going to take my life, I'm going to take my work and all the rest of it, and I'm going to invest my time, my energy into the right areas. And in it, I will perform well at my work, but I'll also perform well in my home life. I think you just need that sense of balance, but this is what Get a Life will get you. And you'll understand, once you really understand this mindset, how it will change the way you view, the way you put your time and effort into your life. Part of it is for you is to get you inspiring vision. And in the early stages, it may be rough and ready model, but it will start to give you something that you feel excited about, something into the future. Now, it's a dream, and you put the dream down, and it'll stay a dream unless you have a game plan, an action plan, a plan which says, okay, this is what I'm going to do in order to get to where I want to be. And it's a plan for the month, a plan for the year, a plan for years to come. And it's something that you can modify as you go, but it's the keystone of establishing a really good life ahead of you. We'll also introduce you to a wonderful tool that you'll use, I think, for the rest of your days. How to assess your current situation. It's a very visual and very powerful way of actually helicoptering over your life and looking down and looking at the areas that are going well and the areas that are not going so well, and actually working out action plans. You'll learn how to get things done. We'll take you through this particular model, and it'll become something that you'll hardwire into whatever you do. We all, in some way or another, have a comfort zone, and sometimes it's hard to get out of the comfort zone because you're so comfortable in it. But you sometimes have got to say to yourself, you know, I'm getting nowhere now. I've got to get out of this comfort zone. I've got to break through it. And what we do is we explain it to you. We show how you get out of the comfort zone. But the great part about it is you do it with the support of your coach. The coach is there. So you've got someone who's very safe, someone who's just going to listen and guide and sort of teach and mentor and guide you through to the next stage of your life. You need to get yourself organized. And we have a methodology which actually helps you to handle your filing, handle the way you lay out things, and then how to plan your day, how to get the most out of every day. And we have a specific methodology. Part of it, of what we think, getting things done, is what we call the one-touch completion. The moment you touch something, you've got to get it done. Because if you've opened an email and you've read it, why put off to tomorrow or a week's time if you can answer it straight away? You might only be 95% right in what you're doing, but do it. Get it done. Get it done now. Probably one of the biggest problems I've encountered over the years is people's inability to shut off the work and start to enjoy and live their lives. So we have a methodology, which is the end of day shutdown, which allows you to shut down. Oh, and isn't Cape Town beautiful? Just look at that. Getting other people on board with what you're doing and working together, the web of influence is the tool that we use. And we'll take you through that and guide you. And you may have a specific project that you want to actually do. We'll teach you with your project. So you will have something that you can implement straight away. The more you get involved in this whole area of personal effectiveness, and you do realize that actually it's not time that you should be managing, it's your energy. And sometimes people sit down and they don't budge off their desk for 4 or 5 hours. And what happens is your ability to achieve stuff just goes down and down. So it is about your personal energy, and you probably shouldn't be working more than 90 minutes at a time and then having a break, but a complete break. Get out of the office, go for a walk, get some fresh air, talk to, do something different, hydrate, eat good food, mix with people that energize you, not energy vampires who suck the sheer life out of you. So power up your energy. And then using the metaphor of the tree, it's a great, very simple tool that we use in order to analyze problems. Because once you analyze problems, you can work out a solution of how to solve those problems. So simple, easy to use tools and techniques that you will learn and you'll be coached into actual practice. So simpler, smarter, quicker will change your life for the better. Everything you learn will be simple, practical, and deliver immediate benefits. You'll be highly supported by your coach throughout the program. If you commit to following the program for 100 days, you will have the skills to succeed in your work and your life. Are you ready? Are you ready for the next change? Okay, looking forward to seeing you soon.